ground control. We have a problem.
I just want to start off by saying some of you are, that loaded very, very quickly. Some of you are very, very nice. Thank you so much for the very, very nice comments that you left on the previous videos. Or I don't know, maybe there's some hate comments now. I haven't checked. I think it's pertinent to mention that even though I am a homosexual, I am also... Oh, it's the full fair. Go, scatter hay. Even though I'm a homosexual, I'm also very, very much still a cisgendered man. And compliments do something for me. Do you know what I'm talking about? Have you ever met a cisgendered man who you tell them they can sing and then they make that for whole... You should be a DJ. What am I saying? We will absolutely never get a live simulation series like this one. Like, they're up there bobbing for apples and there's a werewolf just running around and she pulled out the laptop. Okay, cool. What are you running about? What are you doing? Are you a vampire? While we send Homer Simpson into the haunted house and there's quite a bit of things happening, the game is not as smooth as it usually is. Today we are going to probably be doing the private investigator career. I feel like we are running out of ambitious careers to do, but Homer thinks he felt that mirror staring back at him just now. Okay, I think we're running out of ambitious careers to... That was quick. That was very quick. Private investigator, where's the police station? In a world where danger lies around every corner, an investigator... I'm not reading that. Cases can be obtained by visiting the local police station, checking for cases on the computer, or accepting cases when called by locals with problems. Okay, something you need to know about me is I was always this very skinny, mysterious little homosexual boy in the corner of the bookstore reading Nancy Drew novels. So I feel very, very ready for this. Not only has Nancy Drew given me the deductive skills to do a good job here, but also, do you remember the Nancy Drew interactive mystery games? Those things were scary as fuck. Those things invented the uncanny valley. So I do feel prepared for any sleuthing in the dark that might come of this. Also, speaking of Christopher Steele, we invited him over, but he didn't want to woo, so maybe the bed was the problem. So we have to solve cases, improve our logic skill, conduct stakeouts. Easy. Just immediately go back to the police station, obtain a case. Sometimes the quiet part of your own house is best when a truly challenging subject is being studied. Find a cozy place at home and study like final exams are tomorrow. That's not a Nancy Drew mystery book. We do have our Firefighter of the Year trophy, which I'm just going to put over there. Architectural design portfolio. We don't really need that anymore, but we can't sell it. The stereo, sell that as well. Study at home. How? The computer doesn't have a setting, and he's sick and angry and disgusted and hungry, and just everything kind of sucks. Really want to buy him a model train set because I think he's been very, very good to us, but we don't need that, and most of our walls aren't painted yet. And also, we talk a lot about The Sims 4 being predatory in its monetization, but The Sims 3, it tells you yeah all the nice things you can get and reminds you yeah of all the nice things you can get. Okay, I guess just for now this bookshelf. I guess just for now just put that bookshelf there. I promise by the end of the series we'll completely do the correct house. The kitchen looks very nice, and I did it because I love you. This is possibly why the game is falling apart. Turn off story progression and stop moving in so many occults. I think I cut the footage, but you remember that Showtime coffee house where the mass casualty incident happened last time I made a video? I don't know if you remember these things, but it happened. I have video footage of it. Immediately after he came out, there were like 2 vampires and a werewolf and a fairy police officer, which is not... It was a fey law enforcement person. Okay, he's stinky and he needs the toilet. I'm just go to work, obtain an investigator case, and do some low-level police work, and perform feats of It's also getting nice and snowy here. It's also getting nice. I'm just repeating myself. You heard me the first time. I think that The Sims 3 probably did seasons for best, if I remember correctly. What else did it do for best? It probably did an animal expansion pack, like pets the best as well. The Sims 2, I'd argue, did businesses for best. This is an entirely different video. Give me crime. Digging for dirt. Tori Kimura wants me to dig up some low-level dirt on someone. Before I get too deep into the case, I should check with Tori Kimura for details that we cannot discuss over the phone. That, yes, that's dodge, but let's do it. Maybe we can go use her shower, potentially? Let's get it. You see what I mean about the occults? Like, it's just fairies, and that, I think, is a zombie vampire back there. It's too much. It's too much for me. Tori Kimura is convinced River McIrish works for a small criminal organization in town. Evidence is required before Tori can conduct a citizen's arrest. It's not how the law works, but okay. Inspect mail and search through garbage at River McIrish's home. I can do that. I can do that easily. There's Fiona McIrish, and it's giving us these little icons for what we can do. So just quickly go over here. Run, don't walk. He's upset because this is that her? Is that her? Hold up. Hold up. I think that's her. We can look in the window. That was a cool feature. You can look in the window. There's nothing more to say. Spec mail for clues. There we go. That is a deer, a buck, a Bambi deer. Okay, be discreet, be quick. Don't get everything there wet, I think. Or just do it anyway, I don't know. Looks like you found some pretty seedy information. You can talk to the sim and attempt to blackmail them for money, but it's frowned upon. But we still got the job experience. So see, now it's an RPG. Will you choose the good option or the not good option? That's how Bethesda makes. Is that another fairy? Based on the notes in this discarded diary, River McIrish is an aspiring crony in the local crime syndicate. Okay, I actually just want to extort her. Visit the single... I don't want to extort a single mom. I don't want to extort a single mom. Last episode we did firefighters, and now we're doing a completely different kind of hero. But we will get her locked up, I think. Homo Simpson has solved his first case. What a memorable moment for an up-and-coming private investigator. Tori Kimura squealed with delight when I presented the evidence. I've never seen someone so happy to witness criminal activity. Let's pick up another case. Let's pick up another case while we are out on the town. Homebound studying. I am not doing that. The case of a little dirt. Blair Wainwright wants me to obtain some dirt on someone. I should check. Okay, so it might be the same case. I do want to quickly come to the defense of The Sims 3 ambitions. I do think this game had like 29 or 30 or large number... a lot of different cases that you could do. So I don't want you talking smack in the comments. And this gives us an opportunity to see the other side of it, where we do extort the person for money. How does that sound? Do you like it? I do everything for you. Also, the configuration of this house doesn't make sense. Not only is it not accurate to The Simpsons, which... sure. I can't put that over there. I have to put this over here now. The problem is... this is a really weird space to work with, but we'll find something for it. Just as he's cooking, just on the Sims 3 store. Do you remember that very sweet story I told you about my mom getting me the Sims 3 when I just finished the exam or something like that? The other side of that was, at one point I had like such a big argument with my mom that I took her credit card and spent quite a bit of money on the Sims 3 store as revenge. And I'm always doing penance for that. Also, just every single neurosis in my life I can trace back to The Sims. You need to understand, I started playing The Sims when I was 4 years old. So young I hadn't even started vaping yet. Like super young. So many key moments of my life came from this game. I remember the grilled baby mod from The Sims 2. I downloaded that just to like see what it was like, and I started crying because I was scared the police were going to find us. There was an episode of Oprah about hackers or something like that, and I was like, Mom, they're going to know. The police are going to know of my sin. Just quickly going to the hospital. It's a different case. Blair Wainwright is convinced that Nancy Landgraab is trying to hack into the public library's database. That is very Nancy Landgraab. As a stalwart defender of public libraries, Blair... okay. Same thing, but for good causes this time. Where's the gym? Where's the gym, actually? There's the fairy police officer. That was the fairy police officer that I was talking about. See, it wasn't a slur or something. It's a lady and she has wings. Hi, Homer Simpson. This is Christopher Steele calling. Do you want to hang out? I kind of want to, but not right now. I need to find a public shower. Okay, so we can head off over here. Is that Malcolm Landgraab? Okay. Honestly, a very nice house. Honestly, a very nice house. Spec mail for clues. It actually does present that idea of wealth very well. Something that The Sims 4 sometimes struggles with. You know that mansion that I'm talking about? I haven't brought it up yet. The mansion in the Del Sol Valley. You know the one? That's what I mean. See? You're following along very, very well. He found receipts. He found receipts for library hacking software. Who sells library hacking software? Could potentially be used to blackmail its owner if you don't value the friendship. I don't care about the Landgraabs. I don't care about them at all. This is what I was talking about. If you look through a window in The Sims 3, it will spawn and show you what's happening inside. Love this game. So we're in here now. So where's Nancy? Okay, we're in for a slightly rude awakening. So quickly run up here. Do it in front of the husband. Do it, blackmail. Is she going to give it to us? Is she going to give it to us? What good is a shady investigator without contacts to head up for information and money to grease the system's wheels? Thanks to your poor attempt at blackmailing, you've lost out on a bit of both. That is really respectable. She cleared us. I wouldn't be able to come back from that. Homo has earned job experience and 500 simoleons. Okay, and a bit of trauma. We are going back home. I am aware that this wall isn't completed yet. I am aware that this isn't painted yet. Again, I'm really doing my best. No, I'm not doing my best. This isn't me at 100. I'm not going to give 100 here because I think then you burn out much. What am I saying? The case of a missing mouthwash. Mouthwashing? Families can be so ridiculous at times. I'm not sure why I've been called in to find some missing mouthwash. Seems to me a therapist should have been called instead. I should speak to Sam Sacramento to get to the bottom of things. The child, he hasn't even considered starting vaping yet. Sam Sakamoto firmly believes a fellow member took the mouthwash to get even for when Sam Sakamoto stole a ham sandwich. If you ask me, vengeance for a stolen I should ask Leighton Sacramento about the mouthwash or bribe them if it comes down to it. I'm not bribing anyone. I have no money. I have no prospects. Beat up some for information. I'll do it. I'll do it. Excuse me? Hello? No, what's happening? I'll bribe him. I'll bribe him 100 simoleons instead. That's embarrassing. He's getting his shit handed to him by these clients. Return mouthwash to Sam Sacramento. Not the clients, I've been promoted. Okay, this kid is over here, so another fairy. In honor of solving... Stop that. In honor of solving 3 cases, the Mayor of Sunset Valley would like to reward you with Investigator's Trophy of Honor. Please stop by City Hall to receive your award. Okay, we got a promotion. Minty Breath Moodlet, probably from using the... I don't know. Okay, new case. Justine Keaton is furious about a double cross that cannot be discussed over the phone. My services are needed. I need to go to bed first. Crime never sleeps. Really, I absolutely hate the look of what I'm doing here. This is not a bathroom. This is the inside of a pool. Also, I hate when a bathroom is in the like center of a place here and there's no access to windows or anything like that. One of the bathrooms I had at university was like that. It was a toilet in one room and then the shower in a different room and mold everywhere. I feel like no one acknowledges in discussions about what's the apex predator of the world, what runs the world. Girls? No, mold does. Bacteria. You open a bottle of something and you take or you just close it again and there will be mold. Mold is everywhere all the time. Don't get anxious. I'll be anxious for the both of us. Even the things you love are just mold. Cheese, that's mold. Beer is, I think, mold. I'm not a scientist. Literally the only mod that I have installed and activated is the smoothness pack. English. The smoothness patch. It's very, very good. It usually means that The Sims 3 on modern hardware runs swimmingly. But all these fairies are really bringing my game down. Is it the weather effects? Like, what's happening? Excuse me. Pauline 1 hacked into Justine Keaton's personal computer, stole some files, and used them to earn an ill-gotten promotion from work. Okay, my only question then is where? It's not giving me the pop-up for where her house is. That's my only question. And when will Pauline 1 be stopped? Another fairy, of course. Oh, she's the fairy. Justine. Ooh, Justine, get a goal. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this one. You could have been more specific in your brief. Next. Tomorrow, Donna wants me to dig up some low-level dirt on someone before... Okay, Not that one either. Not to sound anti-intellectual like most of the planet is right now, but I'm not studying at home. There's a protest happening here. Ooh, for what? What are we actually protesting? Should Sunset Valley be disarmed of its nuclear things? Okay, I got a new case. Dustin Landgraabs is convinced that Pauline Warren works for a small criminal organization. Pauline has been getting around. Okay, she simply must be stopped. And her house is here. Her house is here. Okay, let's get it. Let's get it. I'm just gonna go report it. She needs to be stopped. Why is no one talking about this? The foreboding full moon begins. No, now there's gonna be more supernatural things out. I can't become a zombie again. Please. This isn't any zombie. This is the guy we were considering turning into Marge Simpson. A bit of a throwback for those who are interested. I still haven't gotten through like most of the things that I wanted to do. Part 2 when? What I'm thinking of is putting a little laundry room here somewhere which you can lead into. So where exactly would I put the staircase? It still needs to be like the Simpsons house, sort of, in that the staircase is here where you enter. Ooh, I wish that you could alt place doors in this game. I wish. That's a bit of a compliment for The Sims 4. Honestly, I compliment The Sims 4 a lot, not because I think it's an excellent game, but like, what else am I gonna do here? Complain about The Sims 4? Don't we have enough people doing that on YouTube? I'm not saying it's great, but do we need another person going, oh, does anyone else hate the loading screens of The Sims 4? Power studying. Grady Elfman. Now that's something to consider. If you know, you know. If you don't, Google it, or don't Google. Have you used Google recently? I assume you have, or sometimes I see people who absolutely haven't used Google in their life before. The little AI thing at the top of the screen, someone recently told me that if you put in a swear word when you search for something, it won't give you the AI response. So I'm like, how to make good spaghetti? Fuck! Congratulations, we are the superfluous sleuth now. Just got promoted. Okay, that's give us a new case. I think as this snowstorm threatens to blow us all away, that rocket is very close to town. I would not pay rent here. I think I'm going to call it there and maybe do a part 2 after. I'm going to level him up to about level 5 and then see more, because I remember really enjoying this career when I was, I don't know, 12 or whatever I was. I do everything for you because I love you.